Hi, everybody. This is Lenny. Um, I'm here tonight to talk to anybody that might want to talk about estrangement. Um, I really, this is my first live stream for this channel, and I hope somebody will come in. Otherwise, I'm just going to do a recording, so it'd be like a video to you guys. I started my estrangement started. It'll be 4 years in October. Hi, Jenny. Welcome in. Can you hear me okay? My estrangement started good. I charged up a microphone, but I don't think I need it. I think it's okay. Okay. My story is, we're all estranged here, which is, I guess, like an epidemic these days. It'll be 4 years in October. And I got estranged by a message. Wasn't even face to face. So it devastated me, and it took away my granddaughters from me, which, that's the hardest part, is the kids when you love each other. And I don't know any parent that wants to teach their children how to um be cruel to somebody that they love. But anyway, I think it's child abuse. That's my opinion. But we're going to talk about getting through it, is what I want to talk about. Jenny, do you have any questions, or you want to share anything with me? You can just chat it in here and I can see you. I can't see you, but I can read your chats. What happened to me, okay. I I moved. For one thing, I moved to where I'm at now, which I love. It's a little bitty cabin, no neighbors. I'm like 6 miles from my boyfriend. And I got Rosie, as I said in my introduction video. She's in here. She'll probably be jumping up here in a minute wanting my attention. But I got her, which is really weird because I wasn't even looking for a dog. And she's a rescue Yorkie. And at first, I didn't know what to think because I've never had an indoor dog. I hadn't had an inside dogs for years. And she was so tiny, and I'm like, I don't know. But then I just fell in love with her, and she pretty much saved my life, gave me a reason to survive, it seems like. So we're going on our relationship about the same amount of time. So I got her, she was almost 5, and she's 8 now. So she'll be 9. So she's getting up there too. Aren't you, honey? Yes. Yes. Anyway, I love her very much, and she's my buddy. I don't know what I'm going to do when I lose her. So anyway, she was my first helper, let's say, to move forward. And I guess in a way, I think that um, it gives you somewhere to disperse that love, And I really, yeah, Rosie is a cutie. I was blessed with that little girl, let me tell you. She she's a registered, well, I think she could be a registered. I don't have her registration papers, but she came from Florida, and somebody got her owners got her in a deal. So the Yorkie that they got ended up having a heart murmur or something. So she they didn't want to take the one with the heart murmur back, so they gave him Rosie. So she was kind of like a throw-in, and she had never been on grass. They always she just peed on a pee pad, and she just was never outside. And now you got to see her. Oh my gosh, it's so cute. And she camps with me. she's number one campfire girl. And so we travel together. We do everything together. I don't, if she can't go, I don't go. That's just the way it is. And I hate it. I used to be able to take her into Walmart with me all the time. And now Walmart is, you can't have them in the cart. So I could still take her, but I'd have to carry her in a bag or whatever. And I haven't done it yet. I probably will at some point. Your dog's been your best friend. And that's the thing. You've got total unconditional love from them. And I mean, this little girl loves me so much, and I love her so much. And she's my kid, you know. I mean, they become your kids, and you got to share that love with somebody or something, you know. So I got her, I moved here, and I don't know how this van life started for me. I don't even, it just happened. It's like I remember I was watching YouTube, and for some reason, Janet Privet's video. Yeah, Privet's video. She is, if do you know who she is, Jenny? I don't even know if you're a camper. Are you a camper, or do you van camp or anything like that? Janet Privet started the butterfly tracks about 5 years ago. And she is, she just said she just wanted to travel. Okay. She just wanted to travel. And she says, you know, I can sit there in my recliner and be miserable, or I can go see the world. And she sold her house. She bought a, Rosie, stop it. You just had a nacky. No. She wants to know the snack. And she bought her a van, a Chrysler Pacifica, and it was the hybrid. So she gets really good gas mileage. And she set off on her adventures, and she made this face or YouTube channel called Butterfly Tracks, and it just blew up. Blew up. Women everywhere wanted to join and do meetups, and they camp out together in their vans, and I mean anything. They're campers, they're tents, they're whatever. You know, there's no set rules on what you camp in. But and you travel, you know, and I'm like, you know, that's something I want to do. I want to travel, and I can do that. I can get me a van, and I can go do things that I want to do, and maybe that'll, you know, ease this pain that I have. So, you know, and I had just bought a brand new car, and I'm trying to get, I want to spread this with you guys if you would like to do it, because it's so much fun. Oh my gosh, it's just a blast. And I love my van. It's like when I get in there, um I mean, I was in there today, and there's just some little things I'm doing. I'm getting ready. I'm going to go meet some girls down at a campsite next week. I mean, it's been so hot, but I'll tell you this story. If you follow my other YouTube channel, you'll know my story. But my other YouTube channel is Campfire Girl Adventures, Lenny and Rosie. Lenny with an E and Rosie with a Y. And it's a blast. It's so much fun, and it makes me happy. And I'm traveling. I'm it's slow because I don't have a whole lot of money, but I'm still able to do it, you know. Um this year we're planning a trip to go to Quartzsite. Last year I went to Florida. This year I want to go to Quartzsite is in Arizona. And if you're not a vanner, which you're not, every year they have what they call a WRTR and an RTR, which is Rubber Road Rendezvous. It's for van campers and people that travel in their vans, live in their vans. Most of them are nomads or full time, and I'm not full time because of Rosie, and she loves where this place I have. It's like a cabin. It's very small. I mean, if I wanted to go full time, it'd be easy because I don't have a whole lot of stuff left. I've gotten rid of most of it, and why keep it? You know. And I had already given the kids mostly everything that I was going to give them anyway, so I don't have a lot left anyway. So that's no big deal. I have a son also, and he is very busy boy, man. He's my oldest, and he has 3 boys. And I get to see them every once in a while, but he recently got divorced, and it was a very long, hard divorce. And it kind of plays into part of why I got estranged, but that's another story. You watched some of my videos? Awesome. I hope they're the good ones. Some of them are very, very terrible. um, who are you? Should I know you? You're laughing. Jenny Lynn. They're fine. Jennifer, oh my gosh. Hi, honey. You're not estranged, mama. Oh, you gotta be kidding me. I'm so sorry, honey. I didn't even know this was you. Oh, baby, you was. You're not now? I think I read your story. Um, how are you gonna help me? Is that what you're gonna do? You're gonna help me? I'll tell you what. I am so sorry. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry for what you've gone through. Oh man, you hi honey. It's good to see you. There's Dale. Hi guys. Dale, I have a friend on here that I actually went to high school with, and Dale, Jenny. Um, Dale is a friend of mine that is a musician, and Jennifer, she sings. So you two would get along really well. And Dale is a rocker. Let me tell you, she can play about anything. And I did not know that that happened to you, but thank you for coming in to see me. That's awesome. I'm so glad you're here. I'm glad you told me who you are. Oh, that's funny. Now you got me smiling. Thank you very much. And you do sing very well. But now see Dale here, she just bought her a Ram ProMaster. And she is getting ready to finish it out as her camper van. Yes. And I can't wait to see it. The Ram ProMasters are the big cargo vans, and you can stand up in them. Me with my Dodge Caravan, I can't stand up, but I do love my Dodge Caravan. And when I bought it, I had a Dodge Caravan when the kids were little. Hauled them all to, I drove the wheels off that thing, going to ball games, all that stuff. And I said, I'll get another Dodge Caravan, right? So I find one, and they quit making them in 2020. They went to the Chrysler Pacifica after that. Well, I found a used Dodge Caravan. And this was like over 2 years ago now. And It only had 42,000 miles on it. And so I'm like, I'm gonna go get it. It was white, and it was, it was okay. Anyway, the government owned it. That's another long story if you've watched some of my videos, but ended up having a bent rear axle that we had to fix, but neither here nor there. I have had, I think, 5 to 6 rebuilds in it. And right now I love it. It's just, we just finished this last one. We just got it done, and I haven't even camped with it yet. So I'm really excited to go to this camp out next week that I'm going to. Well, plus I got an e-trike, and I don't know if you know, Jenny, I know Dale knows that I'm disabled. I hurt my foot. I don't know if you remember any of that nightmare. And so I can't walk I can walk, but I can't walk distance, and I can't walk a lot and all this stuff. So I've been wanting something when I go to these meetups. Well, see, it's rebuilding, but really what they call mine is a no build, because nothing is really screwed into my van. It can all come out, and I can put my van back in, my seats back in, and all that stuff. I think the better word for it would be revamping the van, But Kirby has made everything in it: my shelves, my closet, my bed, my TV stand, all this stuff, and it just keeps evolving. And now I've got my trike, and I'm going to take it down, and we're going to have some fun with it at this campground. Yeah, the trike is fun, I tell you. And there's a way. See, the throttle though is like, I mean, you could barely put the gas on, or the electricity on, or whatever, and it just boom, it just takes off. And then when you pedal, it'll take off. So I think you can get in there and adjust that somehow. But I've got it to where I can handle it. But I think I would like to turn that throttle down just a bit. And but this way, because a lot of times when I've gone to these meetups, and I have them, I host them through Campfire Girls. And do you remember Anita Hogue? What's her last name now? Anita. Anyway, she's a member of Campfire Girls. Maybe yes, she's a member. She's a member of the group. She hasn't gone to any of my meetups or anything, but she is a member. And I don't know. It's just it's fun, and it's a community. We do number one, we travel to places. I have a lot of my meetups in Arkansas and Missouri. But I'm starting, like, Dale's going to go to Quartzsite with us. Dale, you still in here, honey? You're here early. She's usually, I do my live stream for Campfire Girls at 8:00. Yup. She's a hoot, Jennifer. Anyway, she's going to Quartzsite with us. It's 7:00 here. Okay, well, I will let you slide on the next thing if you don't want to come in, unless you just want to come in and say hi to everybody. This is my other live stream. This is for the Estranged Grandmas. I'm having 2 live streams tonight. Did you know that? You're hilarious. Anyway, so this trike, Kirby made me a carrier. It has a ramp, and he's a welder, so he's made so I don't have to fold the trike up or anything. It's all one piece. It's going to be so cool. Okay, it's pouring rain. Well, good. We should rain out in Colorado. They're still getting fires out there, and we're supposed to leave for Colorado in about 2.5 weeks. And I don't care if we have a fire as much as I want there not to be a fire out there going on and having bad smoke. Kirby is a good guy. You know Kirby, don't you? Do you know Kirby, Jennifer? Did you ever meet him? Um, he is, gosh, he's something else. Okay. He is still working and he just turned his birthday, he turned 69 and he's still climbing towers. I mean, it just amazes me that he's doing all this. And he works with his sons and not all of them, but two of them. His oldest and his middle son work with him. They are Blauvelt Towers. And they're working on a tower right now in Illinois. And that's the thing. See, he's gone a lot and I want to travel. So I'm doing this with the women. He will never, I bet, retire until the boys say, "Hey, Dad," or something. But and he's so young. He doesn't seem like he's that old, but we're not, yeah, we're not that old either. You know, there's still life left in us, and I want to enjoy it while I've got it. And I'm not going to sit around upset and bawling and getting down in that cave that I was in. But I tell you what, I miss my granddaughter, my oldest granddaughter, so much. It hurts. It hurts every day. And it's hard to think about her without tearing up. Um we were really close and I'm not so sure that that's not part of the reason. Maybe she was jealous of that bond that her we had, but um she was born right after we lost Parker, Waylon's first child. And she was actually born like 2 weeks after his funeral. And plus I, you know, started the separation with my ex because he was cheating on me and with my friend. So I needed her, and she needed me. She was a colicky little thing and they were living with us when we sold the house and all that stuff. And my daughter never got married. And I hope so. I hope she does. I pray she does. I'm missing. She was 11 when this happened and she's 14 now. I mean, I missed that, and we were so close. And to make her turn away from her grandma was really cruel to her. And I feel sorry for her because she has, she's her younger sister, which I love also and I miss also. But she has another family, she had her father and their side. And, Liz has babies by three men, never married. And she had a boy. She had a little boy that I've never met. I don't even know it. I mean, I can't even remember his name. But with her last guy, and I guess she's left him. I didn't even know. So I don't even know where she's living now. It's sad. Kirby ran into her. He was down in Clinton and ran into her, and she pretty much tried to run away from him, but he wouldn't let her. Hey, how you doing? He's really good at just rubbing that kindness right all over you. You think she does? Hmm. She does sometimes. But anyway, I miss her too, and some friends I have that know her very well. When I told them about it, they their first thing my friend said was, "Oh man, she must be in a lot of pain, you know, to do that. To do that. She must be hurting deep down inside." So I pray for her, and I hope she gets I hope she's happy. Um It is what it is. And the thing is that I was the last one out of the whole family that she did this to. She did it to her grandma, Ron's mom, and then she did it to well, first she did it to her Uncle Bobby, and there's a story there, and then she did it to grandma, and then she did it to her dad, and then she did it to her brother, and then she did it to me. So all of us. She doesn't have anything to do with any of us. So I don't know what's going on. Oh, Dale, you didn't tell me that. Oh, honey, I'm so sorry. It's hard to talk about, isn't it? It's hard to admit it. I mean, it's like a death. And, first you're going through the shock of it all. And I mean, you know, I tried, I would go down there and then just, I'm so sorry, honey. How many kids do you have, Dale? I don't blame you. I mean, nobody wants this is going to be on YouTube though, honey. So we don't need to talk about it. And that's why I kind of wanted to do Zoom because we can see each other, number one, and everybody can have their turn talking. We can share screens. We cannot share screens if that's what you want. It doesn't matter. We still have the chat on the side, and it's not on YouTube and it's not on Facebook. Yeah, I like Zoom, but I don't have any. Okay. Um, yeah, they're a little older than mine, and well, I had 5 grandkids, and I have 6, I guess. Okay. Well, we can do Zoom next time. I'm trying to do this. Okay. All right, honey. Well, you're new to this then if you've just been since last Christmas and you're probably in a lot of pain. Um, do you see your grandkids from him? Do you have grandkids from your son? Do you get to see them? That's the hardest part is kids. Oh my gosh. For me it is. I mean, I hate not seeing my daughter too, but my whole family got messed up with the divorce anyway. It was a bad thing. And that is one of the reasons that I am doing YouTube is so that if something happens to me, it's going to be there. If they want to know anything about me after I'm gone or whatever, they can watch my YouTube channels. I just can't believe anybody would not want to would do this to their mom. I mean, especially I know you guys. I know both of you. I know Dale and I know you. And oh, the granddaughter, 13. So she's about the same age as my Riley. And Jennifer, I tell you what, I don't know if you've been involved with many groups. And you know, I joined one on Facebook finally because I don't like talking about it. I didn't like talking about it because it hurt too much, and at first you can't talk about it, and then it hurts too much. And I mean, before, if anybody, I would just start bawling. I couldn't even talk. And then you get through it. Of course, it's gone on almost 4 years now. And so I want to help these women. I want to help you, Dale. I want to help Dale. I think you're doing pretty good though. I think you're not sitting around being depressed or suicidal or anything. Some of these women, I mean, I get their depression. I understand it 100%. And I just I just want to help them move forward, and I want to help them by camping. That's what helped me. And I mean, I'll do whatever else it takes, but if they just want to talk, victims of violence. That's scary. Were you a victim of violence, kid? That's something I didn't know about. I'm sorry, honey. Was it a long time ago? You over it? You okay? I hope you're okay. You've been through a lot, kid. Man, you've been through a lot. Bless your heart. 2012. Well, let's not get into that unless you need to. If you need to, fine. Yes, better. Okay. We'll talk about that down the road when we're not on YouTube. You're going through that angry stage. Yeah. I tell you, that anger is gonna eat you up alive too. Um, Now do they live far from you, Dale? You just moved too, not too long ago. You moved from where you were at. But I like my distance. I've gotten to the point, because I had so many bad things happen in Clinton. I don't even like to go there. I really don't. And Kirby still likes to go down there every once in a while and see people, because he lived there a long time too, but not as long as I did. But I just have no desire. I got I got really burned in that town. Too many painful memories. I hate Clinton. I hate Clinton too. I do. I absolutely hate it. And it's like, you know what? If they want to come see me, they know where I'm at. Well, my daughter may or may not. I don't know if she knows where I'm at. Because I was living in Clinton when this happened. And I moved back there to help her. I mean, I was living here and then I moved back for kids. You do everything for your children. I did. I thought I did. And I felt like I did. It is what it is, and like that picture I posted on the group, um, let the past go, accept what is, give it to God and go to sleep. That's above my bed. And I read it every night if I need it. I'm getting better. I'm getting a lot better. And that's if I'm not better, I couldn't be doing this, right? Um, so I just want to help women get out of that cave. And I love camping. So do you camp, Jennifer? Let me and Dale tell you about our meetups we're going to be doing. Meetups are when we all meet up. Duh. um, let's see. Well, we've got a big one coming up in September. And it's that's where I met Dale last year. And it's at Fredericton, Missouri. And this is a glamp ground, Jenny. And it is freaking adorable. Look up, Google Fred Rock Glamp Ground and check it out. Yes. It's going to be down in southern Missouri. Fredericton is almost pretty close to the Arkansas line, but it is southeast of me in Lynn, Missouri, by Jefferson City. So, and it's about 2-hour drive for me. So it's pretty far, but it's really cool. Anyway, that's where our meetup's at. And the first one, Bev, if you've ever watched Becoming Bev, she has a YouTube channel. And she has the most, yes, I live by Lynn, Missouri. Lynn in Lynn, Missouri. And she's got a beautiful, beautiful van. That Johnny Journey also has a YouTube channel, and she is Midwest Van Builders. And she puts on a meetup the same. Well, Bev has one at Fred Rock because she's the owner of Fred Rock, her and her daughter. And then Johnny has her meetups there for her patrons and members and whoever wants to come for her channel right after Bev's. So I'm going to be there for over a week. And it's it's just fun, man. Such a good group of people and community. And we've got so many people that are coming in our group this year. It's going to be so much fun. I mean, and T's coming. She's another friend of ours that we've met through van life. And she lives in Florida, and she is a screen printer, but she just built out her own van and named it Van Go. And her YouTube channel is Van Go Wanderers. And she's also started another YouTube channel where she's cooking. And I can't watch that because I'm trying to lose weight and it makes me hungry. Oh my goodness. So she's going to be there. Dale's going to be there. I'm going to be there. Cora Parker's going to be there. Cora is also another vanner. Met her there last year. She's from Kentucky and she has the van that I want. I love her van. It's an older Ford E50 series. I think it's a 250. You're in Kansas City, Kansas. Well, I was wondering, I thought I seen something where you said on your post about Kansas City, and I'm like, I thought you moved south. Oh, I know what I watched. It was your deal on your bedroom. You were doing a video on your bedroom. You just changed, put some green colors in there. What happened to you, honey? You're not divorced now, are you? I thought you were happily married. I mean, I know about the old divorce. Are you divorced again? Or are you talking about your first divorce? Or maybe you're only, I don't know. You can let me know. What's your disability? Well, I'll tell you what, we've got a friend up there that lives in Kansas City, Kansas. Fiber. Oh, that's painful, baby. Oh, I think I knew that. I did. I think I remember reading about that. So are you still married then? I mean, um, fibromyalgia is very painful. Okay, I knew you were divorced from Skeeter, but you're still married to who you remarried, right? Didn't you remarry? I can't remember his name. But anyway, oh, I thought you got remarried, but you had a guy. You have a partner 13 years. Okay. Well, that's what Kirby is to me, and we've been together about that long, if not longer. But I don't want to get remarried. I mean, he's been married twice. Well, actually 3 times. But he doesn't count his first marriage because he was right out of high school and then they didn't stay together. Like he still got married. Well, I thought he was a handyman. Okay, so I've seen stuff that he's done. Okay, All right. He seemed like a very nice guy. What's his name? I'm glad you found somebody good. I love Kirby. I love him to death. He's one of the best guys I've ever met. Russ, there you go. Russ and Kirby, cool. Well, I was going to tell you though, we have another friend, and her name is Joanne. I call her Snoopy. She travels with 3 Chihuahuas, but I think she has 4 now. She adopted another one. She's going to travel with these dogs, but she's from Kansas City, Kansas, and she is coming to the meetup, and she's traveling with us to Quartzsite this year too. Yes, she is a hoot. And I met her in Florida last year when I went to a meetup in Florida, and it was in February, and I met all kinds of women, all kinds of van women. This community, Jennifer, is like all over the United States. The butterfly tribe alone has like, oh gosh, how many members, Dale? It's just, oh, they're everywhere. They're up into Canada. 100,000, over 100,000 members. And I love it. And I love it. And we've got these stickers I've got on my van. If you've seen it, the butterfly stickers. When you see another van with the sticker, it's family. You know, you got family. It is fun. It is fun. But you gotta want to do it, you know. And I don't know how much you're in pain a lot. Um, I feel like I've been doing it for over 2 years, but I feel like I'm just getting started, you know, and because I really haven't traveled that much as I've got a states board and I want to fill in those states. And so I'm actually thinking about, instead of having meetups, which I love, um, going to them, but instead of having them, which a lot of women love me to have them, because there's just not a lot of them in Missouri and Arkansas in the midsection, you know. And so that's why I started having them, because they're all in Florida. Almost all of the meetups are in Florida, because you know you can go there all year round, except it gets really hot in the summer, so nobody goes there in the summer, and they don't have any in the summer hardly at all. But the only place to have meetups, Massachusetts. Yes, and that's where I want to go, Dale. I want to go to up to Massachusetts. And I'm thinking, I posted that bill, you know, on my Facebook page. And Jennifer, you're gonna have to join my Facebook page too, because I don't even hardly do my other Facebook group. And you know, me, I don't even hardly mess with it. I throw something out there every once in a while, just because, you know, not much though. I don't even share my camping with it. I don't do my Campfire Girls stuff on that site. It's all on Campfire Girls. And I want to do that so bad. So I'm thinking about not doing the meetups. I want to see how much financially this hurts me at the Q this year. And then I want to save up and do that trip. I do, because you're there. Joni Peters, she has that place. She just came back from there. She knows where to go up there too. She wants to go. I mean, I think we get a pretty good group of us gals to do that trip. And I'm like, maybe I'd forego I have not posted anything in the spring yet or summer. So I'd have to see what my finances are doing and my health's doing by then, which I'm doing better because I'm losing weight. My leg's doing better. I'm losing weight. My knee is better. I gave up sugar. I've gave up a lot of sugar. Come here, honey. Come here. Come here. Come here. You want to come see everybody? Come here. She's over there on the couch. I'm just so blown away that Jennifer, you're here. I just love that. So you came in and you're like, do you know who I am? And I'm like, oh, who is she? She freaked me out. Who is this? Yeah, sugar's bad. Now I do have a little bit of sugar, but not a lot. And not like I was doing, and I'm not so sure. I quit smoking like, 5 years ago maybe. And I was going through that too when I got estranged. But and I don't even hardly drink at all, because that's sugar. And it makes my body hurt, especially with I've got so much stuff going on with my body too, and we all do when we get older, but sugar is your downfall. You're a little bitty thing though. You are thin. You need sugar. Yeah, I quit. It's the best thing I ever did. It was killing me. My body just said, you ain't doing it anymore. You need to. You need to. And I tell you what, well, I was coughing so bad. I couldn't, it was just bad, bad, bad. A1C isn't good. No, no, it's not good. And I just finally, it hurts so bad. It was hurting so bad with the cough. And I did I mean, I went through everything to try and quit smoking. I think everybody does. You do the hypnotism, you do the patches, I did the tapes you listen to with the music. I did everything. Well, I went back and I did the patches and I did the whole thing and I did it right and it worked. I couldn't believe it. And I was off of them and it worked. And I think it was just because my lungs could not do it anymore. I could not inhale anymore. Yes. And the inflammation is what, because I crushed that heel, and that's why I'm disabled. And so then my good leg from carrying the bad leg all these years, my knee is like really bad. And but since I've been losing weight and staying off the sugar, my knee's doing better. And I really don't want to have any more surgeries. How long ago did you quit, Dale? I've done the gum. I think I've done the lozenges. Never tried the nasal spray. I've had two surgeries on my foot. I tried to get another one done because the ankle and the heel is now bone on bone. And I'll tell you what, I took off from doing um I couldn't host the meetups. And I said, well, I'm gonna either get surgery and see what I can do with my foot or something. I got to get something done because this is what I want to do, and it was limiting me to holding meetups because it's a lot of work to do that. Anyway, so I found a new podiatrist and he wanted me to get a nerve test done. And oh, good deal, Dell. That's a long time ago. You healthy girl. Anyway, I tell you what, I will never, ever, ever do that test again. That is the most painful thing. I had to go down to Osage Beach to their hospital and get this nerve test done on my feet. And you talk about painful. Have you ever had one of them done? It's my fault. I should have never went off that rope swing. My fault. I wish I'd never done it. But anyway, I did, and I'm living with it. But oh my gosh. So now I have neuropathy in both feet. So they will not do surgery on it. Well, I think it's because, the second surgery I had on my foot because it got infection in one of the pin sites and it was hospital staff. infection, and it got into my bone. And so they had to drill the bone. I thought I was going to come out with no foot. And I was so scared. And they didn't. And that was, so many years ago. You've had every single test done in the world. Oh, well, I hope you're done. Oh, that nerve test was so painful. And I was telling him to stop it. I said, stop it. I don't want it done. And he wouldn't stop. It was awful. Oh my gosh. And it's like I went in there thinking, because I said, well, does it hurt? Oh, yeah, it hurts a little bit, but it'll be all right. No big deal. Uh-uh. I hope you're done now. You have neuropathy too. Oh my gosh. So fibromyalgia, I knew somebody that had that. Does that like hurt when you even touch, you know, touch something, or your clothes hurt your skin, that type pain? Um, and what kind of medication do they give you? I'm glad you're enjoying it. Well, I'm glad you're here. I didn't think I'd have anybody in here and I'd just be doing a video. Anyway, this is my baby. Say, Rosie, say hi, everybody. Say hi. Say, yeah, I'm Mama's baby. I'm Mama's baby. I'm number one campfire girl. I'm the cutest thing in the world. You say, yeah, I'm the cutest thing in the world. Yeah, she's cute. She's a cutie pie. Boy, she is a Yorkie, though, let me tell you. You have Yorkies, don't you? Don't you have Yorkie? No, it's Anita that has Yorkies. Anita, I'm trying to remember her last name. Anyway, I know her last name. Myers? Is it Myers now? Oh, I bet that looks good. Oh, it's showing all the wrinkles. Oh, you're funny. Oh, you're funny. Anyway, oh, I tell you what, I I know I needed her, but I tell you what, it's gonna kill me when I lose her. But I know I'm gonna have her when I die. We're gonna go together, I think. I talk to her about it all the time. So either, I'm gonna have her in the other afterlife. Yes, in heaven. I will have her with me. Won't you, baby? Yeah, we're gonna be together forever. That's what we say. We're gonna be together forever. Yeah, she my girl. She my girl. She's a good girl. She really is. She doesn't bark. Um, Dell's met her. Yeah, yeah, but she doesn't bark unless she really needs to, and she's just. I swear she knows what I'm saying. She talks to me. She talks to me through her eyes, and it's just she's just something else. She is cute. She knows she is too. Yeah. Yeah. I named my trike is at Rosie's Ride. And I got this basket for her and I wanted to try it out. I want to give her a ride so bad I can't stand it. And Kirby says no, it's not big enough. So now he wants to make her a basket. Well, I'm taking this trike with me. That's why I'm going to this campground next week, and I'm gonna ride it to the creek because I want to go cool off in the creek. Yep. Well, they used, Yorkies were bred with Shih Tzus, the Terrier, a Shih Tzu, and a Pomeranian. I think it was three dogs that made the Yorkie back, in Yorkshire, in New York. And her tongue, when I first met her, I was like, "What's wrong with her tongue?" It's it's always out. And it's not because she has her teeth. So it's not because she didn't have any teeth. They always say, oh, it's, dog's tongues hangs out when they lost all their teeth. Well, she hasn't lost her teeth. She has lost some, but they're up here on the side. But I think it's just they're bred to be so small. I think the tongue they missed out on the tongue. She said, but man, I tell you, I'm used to it. But for people that just meet her, they kind of, what's wrong with her tongue? Poor baby. Oh, look, she knows I'm talking about it. She stuck it back in. I'm sorry. I won't laugh at your tongue. Okay. I know. I know. Every once in a while, I keep a cup of water. Actually, this is her cup, and I put fresh water in it several times a day. Want a drink? No. Okay. And I hand hold her glass for her. She's pretty spoiled, but I don't have anything else to spoil. She gets it all. Yep, I do it too. Yeah. So anyway, man, I tell you, this has made my night. I love that you both are here. Um, I feel good already. I'm laughing, and that's what it's all about, right? It's about laughing and moving on with your life. You and I, Jenny. I don't know. I got to call you Jennifer. I can't call you Jenny, um, unless that's what you want me to call you. I'm Lenny now, so Len with an E. And you know why I'm Lynn with an E is because my middle name is Elizabeth. So that's what that stands for. Lenny. Yeah. Jenny Lynn. I could call you Jenny Lynn. I will. I will. We'll get together on Facebook too. Um, and I'll send you an invite to Campfire Girls, and you can check us out there because that's really where I spend most of my time. That's my big YouTube channel. I've got it. I've got some subscribers and I take it pretty seriously. This one, I'm just kind of throwing out there if anybody wants to learn about van life, just talk like we're doing, make each other laugh. It's just something for estranged grandmas that I wanted to do and help other estranged grandmas, mothers, whatever you want to, either way. To me, if you're an estranged grandma, you're an estranged mother. But that's not true, um, per se. I mean, it's true, but then you can also be estranged from your grandchildren. They can estrange you without even their parent, when they get older. So by their choice, like my daughter did her grandma, you know. Well, good. I'm glad. Probably the one where Kirby's in them building my van. Oh, those are the best ones. I'm trying to get him. We're getting ready to go. See, we've got a camper too. So we're going to Colorado. Every year we go, we take about just one trip a year because he's so busy. You was what, honey, when you went through your divorce? Um, okay, wait a minute. I'm getting lost here. Anyway, so this one trip a year, we're usually gone for about a week. He starts getting nervous if he's gone longer than that because of the business, and stuff like that. But I think we went longer than a week last year, but we found a really cool place to camp, by a creek in Colorado in Leadville. It was really nice. But I got ground struck by lightning right when we found this site. And we did leave early because of me. I mean, it was the weirdest thing. There's a video on it. It's called we're at well, it's one of my videos. I think I got ground struck at Half Moon Creek or something is the name of it. Oh, gotcha. So that's why. Okay, I got you, Jennifer. Jenny Lynn. Yeah. Um, no, that they pretty much turned against him because he was the one cheating. Well, I was ground struck. There's a difference. We found this site and we were so excited. And we pulled up, it just started to sprinkle. And we pulled up, Rosie was in the truck, and he says, "Do you think you can make it to the creek?" And I was so excited because we always want to be by a creek so he can catch me some trout to eat, for our hors d'oeuvres every night, fresh trout. And I said, "No," I said, I can walk that far." And it was further than I thought, but you could see, it was kind of a clearing, but there was big pine trees and stuff like that. Anyway, so I walked down there and I'm like, "Oh, this is great. This is beautiful. Yeah, let's camp here. Let's get this site." And because it was free. It wasn't a campground per se. It was just free BLM land to camp on. And turned around and it had just started to sprinkle. And I mean, all of a sudden, it was the loudest freaking thing. And it struck right behind me. And my whole body was doing this. And I couldn't stop it. And it scared me so bad. And I was so scared for Rosie. And I'm trying, here I am disabled in my foot. I'm trying to shake it like this and trying to run to Rosie. I don't even remember where Kirby was at. But I videoed it. I get in the truck and I get my breath back, and I videoed. I said, "I think I just got ground struck by lightning." But what it did was, and I had a little black hole on my leg, so I think it was from that. But I calmed down. I got calmed down. But I bet I didn't stop shaking. Oh, it was quite a bit. Um, oh, good 10, 15 minutes before I could get this hand to stop shaking. And Rosie was fine. And I kind of had a headache, mild weird headache, but when you're going up, that's at 10,000 elevation. So, but we did kind of go up slow, but you still got to take some time to get used to the altitude. And then plus I tried to run, which I don't do. God, I bet I looked terrible. Anyway, what it felt like though, I just could not I felt like I had the flu that whole week. And I was trying to have a good time, because it's Kirby's only vacation of the year that he takes. And, you don't want to ruin it. So I'm going to be very careful this year. I'm not going to, if it's raining, I'm in the truck or I'm in the camper. I'm not going to go outside. anyway, yeah, that's my story and I'm sticking to it. And watch that video. But I got the story. I got the story to tell, right? Okay, girls. Well, I'm going to get off here for now. It's almost 7 o'clock, and I do about an hour on these. I will send you an invitation to Campfire Girls, Jenny. You live to tell the tale. That's right. That's right. It was an adventure. I'm all about doing new adventures. That's all I want to do. And it's like this Michigan thing. Minnesota, Michigan, whatever. Lake Superior. I want to do things I haven't done. Does that make sense? Yes, Jennifer. I will send you an invitation to Campfire Girls too, honey. And thank you so much for being here. I will probably do this on both my live streams on Wednesdays. I'm going to do this one at 6 my time, and I do the other one at 8 my time, because it's just easier for me to spend one day getting ready and prepping for it and all that stuff. Okay, honey. Well, Gail, I hope I see you at the next live stream. Jennifer, you're welcome to join too. It's on my Campfire Girls channel if you want to see what that one's all about. There's a group that's always there, and that group is pretty much the group that's going to be going to the court site this year. But we just crack up and talk about adventures, and no big deal, you know. It's fun. We talk a lot about food too. So, peace out, girls. Thanks for joining me tonight, and I will talk to you soon. Bye. Oops.